Hello everyone. You see, I look so tired and crazy hair. Thank you to everyone who is watching right now and who also support my channel. Channel. You hear how I sound? Um, I want to tell you, feel free to share, feel free to speak about it. Hello, Trivial Danielle, how are you? And because today I want to speak about something again, narcissist. Oh my God. Yeah, I am so exhausted dealing with a narcissist ex-husband, and I decided to create this channel. Before I had a channel and I wanted to speak about it like 2 years ago while I was dealing with that. I wasn't ready for it, right? Because I wasn't healed. I was very emotional about this situation. And, sometimes you have to be ready emotionally, mentally, and not even really physically. Great. I'm so glad Trevor Dania. Um, so I wasn't ready for it. And so in my healing process, when you see me dancing, that's a way that I get healed. That's a way that I found things that makes me happy, that keep me going, dealing with that person and dealing with the trauma, the difficulty that I'm dealing. When you're dealing with with a narcissist that you have children with, and and small children, it's a lifelong situation, like forever. That's something until your kids are older. And as you know, my kids are 4 years old and 6. I'm glad my son is 6 because it's gonna be a long time. Anyways, so I want to give you, and you know what? I want to to share my story to the world, and I wish I could speak global language. When I mean global languages, I mean I wish there was a language that I could just speak and everyone could understand. I will not need to translate in Haitian Creole, in French, or in English. I know English is the language we connect to each other because it's such a business language. People from all over the world, when they want to do business, that's the language they speak to others. So, but unfortunately, I speak only three. I wish I knew more than three languages, which they are French, Creole first, Haitian Creole, um, French, and English. So I'm gonna try to do it in two because when I'm speaking in so many languages, I got lost. I will start mixing, and anyone who speak more than one language, they understand that your brain need to process. I don't know for you, but when I work in customer service, when I'm helping customer in two languages, to be honest with you, is very hard sometimes because you have to find the right words in in the other language professionally. And like it's hard. Anyways, so bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour tout le monde and hello everyone, of course in English. I want to share some of what's going on now. 3 years, right? I no longer with that person. We've been separated and legally divorced. And this person still calling me in court. I know as human being in America, we always think it's the woman who always go after the man, fighting him, especially when he has a good career, when he makes money, when we hear, oh, this woman is just greedy, because we always think it's the woman. Because of course, women, we are very emotional. We more like focus into rage, but not all women are like that. That's why I call myself a woman who think like a man, because I control my emotion. If I didn't control my emotion, I would be crazy right now. Samedi, moi di kon sa, En pile fois dans les États-Unis, nous toujours penser ces femmes, excuse me my English speakers. If I'm translating in Creole because I really want my Haitian women to, I want to share this to my people also. And si nous pensons c'est que femme qui toujours apprend garçon fou, parce que aux États-Unis, les femmes gagnent l'argent, les femmes gagnent l'argent, les garçons gagnent l'argent, filles, nous, en tant que fille, nous femmes toujours émotionnelles, les bagaille passé dans vie, yo toujours voulu craser, briser, yo toujours voulu détruire parce que nous gagnons tellement émotions mélangées, mais malheureusement, c'est pas toujours comme ça, c'est pas toute femme qui comme ça. So moi voulais partager histoire pour nous en tant que femmes. Femmes créoles, femmes noires, femmes toutes côtés, femmes dans le monde. En tant qu'un être humain, qui j'en pour nous faire attention. Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit? J'ai dit, d'habitude, on pense toujours, c'est toujours nous les femmes qui essayent d'être vraiment méchantes avec les hommes, pas vrai? Parce que surtout quand les hommes ils ont de l'argent aux États-Unis, on pense on veut vraiment avoir ce qu'on appelle aux États-Unis les child support. Il doit supporter l'enfant et on essaye de lui rendre la vie impossible. C'est pas toujours ça. Nous les femmes, c'est pas toutes les femmes qui sont comme ça. Je vais vous expliquer mon histoire un peu, comme ça vous allez savoir tout ce que j'ai pu subir aux États-Unis, excuse-moi, avec un homme très fou, ce qu'on va dire le narcissistique en français. Et je sais pas comment l'expliquer. Je vais expliquer un peu comment j'ai pu subir cette situation. Excusez-moi, ça fait longtemps que je ne pratique pas le français, hein, même si j'ai grandi à Paris. On va essayer de parler de tout ça, d'expliquer, et je vais aussi partager mon histoire. Peut-être ça pourra aider quelqu'un, je ne sais pas, on verra. Et voilà. Et what I want to say, hopefully I will keep up, because sometimes when I'm speaking, I am so passionate. That's the word that I want to use. I will not use crazy. Passionate about my topic, and if I started speaking in one language, I will continue speaking. Forget about the one that I want to share to my other. So okay, but I will not be upset if I said I have a crazy personality, because I'm a funny person and I love to laugh. I don't take things serious, and I am so grateful to God for the personality that He gave me, because without this personality I would be crazy right now, probably in drug, losing myself and being crazy. But I understand life, nothing can be perfect, and you cannot you will not know what's gonna happen. You don't know your future, you don't know, only God knows that, right? So I don't take things personally. To be honest with you, something might happen in my life. I always try to pick the best. In the worst situation, I always try to say, it's happened for a reason, and it always happened for a reason. It's always happened for the good reason. You lose a job right now, there's a better job waiting for you. And you know what? There's a reason why it's happened. And I understand that. You were in a marriage, something bad happened, and you feel like your life is over. It's because God wants you to understand. You thought you were strong enough. He wants to make you stronger, and you have to go through that sometimes in order to relate to others, to feel like you have a vision, you have a purpose to live in this world. You want to make a difference, because without those trial moments, you will not be able to understand others, to not be selfish, to not be judgmental, to not be mean. Because a lot of people, when they have everything they need, they never been to trouble. And I'm telling you that right now, not because I want you to hear that, but because that's a personal experience. When I was growing up in France, and the person that I am now, America made me that person. I always been a good person, but I wasn't that person who cares so much about the world, about others. because I've been to such craziness with that person. I understand when I was living with him. I understand who I was, right? I sometimes we never take the times to spend time with us to understand who we are. People they just, oh, I'm a woman. No, even you're a woman, you don't know your purpose in life. You don't know what is the reason you're living in this world. You don't know your vision. You don't truly know what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what you accept, what you don't accept. So I understand living with somebody very selfish, with a narcissist, with a controller, with a liar. I understand. Marie, that lady, she wasn't born to be manipulated. She wasn't born to accept money over freedom. She wasn't born to see people abuse others. She understands that we are human, right? And I don't give my power, my freedom, my what I believe, my belief system for money. I don't do that. I don't do any exchange in that. This is something that God gave me for free, and there's no amount of money who will take my integrity, my respect, my love, my faith for anything. So anyways, to go straight, I have to translate all this in French, in English, in Creole. Oh my God, good luck. So you guys gonna hear some errors, okay? So to share the story today, I got a long I got a long email from my from the court, right? I'm gonna share it with you because I hope I still have the email. My ex-husband that we've been not together for 3 years decided to call me in court, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, why you cannot open it? I'm going to show you how many paperwork that this man is asking me. And this is not a man. Why I couldn't? Oh my God, where is it? Why can't I see it? Huh? That's super weird. Exhibit PDF. I cannot see it. Oh my God, couldn't review the file. So anyways, I have it on my phone. I did a screenshot, but I don't know. I went there. Ooh, okay. I can go share it with you. Okay. Bad luck. No. I think I can share it with you because I take a screenshot. Okay, because I share it on. So what I want to say, what I want to tell is telling you guys how I want to tell you how I used to think before, how my experience has changed my mindset. And don't judge people by what they have again, how they look, how they make you believe they are. I am completely a different person, and I think I'm a better person from what I've been through. And I am so different, right? So my ex-husband, who is a successful man, I would say, for the United States, financially, right? And career-wise too. That man, I don't want to talk about him, to be honest with you, because what I'm trying to do is ignore him. But at the same time, what he made me go through, when you want to be stronger, you want to share your story to others so they can learn. Because I've learned from other YouTubers, and it will be selfish of mine when I'm going to my trial season to just deal with it. I know people, oh, don't share your life to people. Let me tell you something. That's the reason why we're dealing with mental health, because you think you can keep everything inside. You don't want therapy. You don't want to talk to a friend. You don't want to share it. I will share it with others because others share with me. That's how I was able to get better during my healing season, right? I was in a season 2018, 2019, 2020, even 21. I'm still dealing with that person, and I will still deal with him. God give me the strength to still standing and say, hell no, Yes, because of bad judgment. But that's why you have to trust, to have your faith, to know who you are. When people start judging you, you said you have the right to judge. That's an opinion. People have their opinions, don't make it your reality, right? You know what is your reality, right? People always, a lot of people, they don't like me because I am an outspoken person. I said what I feel, but I choose my word wisely. I will never disrespect someone. I will never call you name, but I will tell you who you are, what I feel about you. That's an opinion. That doesn't mean you are really like that. And that's why my ex-husband, he didn't like me, because he wants somebody to control. He wants somebody that he can get like a little puppy, and you don't talk to this person because I pay this, because I don't give my freedom over money, over material, because my freedom were given to me once I was born from God and my parents. So you should then give your freedom, your respect, your integrity, the person that you are, for anything. Nothing, only God. So I am so passionate talking about that, because I understand money, material is nothing. What you are is who you are. When you have faith, when you have your faith, you believe in you, you know who you are, you're gonna drive people who has more money than you crazy. Because this man, if I was him, the money that he has, I would be in an island right now. Probably not. I would be in Haiti helping, because Haiti needs help. And he is African. I know we all have issue as black people. Our country always has issue. I will be in Africa probably helping. I will open something. I will have an association. And I talked to him about that when I was with him. That wasn't his vision. That wasn't all he cares, it's showing off, right? So that man that I had, controlling, abusive, destructive, disrespectful, ready to do anything to be rich. Money is number one. Doesn't values family and want to have family. Anything that you want, you have to work hard for it. Don't just want to show the picture looks good and you don't work for it. You want a beautiful wife, you want a good, strong family, you have to be there. When the wife is tired, you have to be the man, take power and help her out. Don't just think you're gonna fake it to make it by just get money and manipulate her. A strong woman who knows what is love, who knows what is family values, will not allow a disrespectful man to keep her with money and materials. Anyways, so I want to say that because this man is still crazy. I thought, oh, this man divorced me. Oh my God. At first, he's just gonna get married. He has money. And after I said, I have to come back to reality. I said, Marie, this is you. This is the woman that you are. Go back to who you are and focus for what you moved to the United States. This man was just a passenger. I don't know how you call it in. It was temporary. You made the mistake to choose by yourself without allowing God to do it for you. And now you're dealing with the result. Now go back and fix it. That's how you have to fix your trouble. Don't feel like you are a victim. Oh my God, no. Anyways, in 2018, I left him because he called police, and I think the thing is he was trying to control me. We've been through a lot, me and my ex-husband, and very controlling, very abusive, when I said abusive, he was mainly abusive with his word, calling me names, and it becomes physical once, and I said, no, this is over. And this is when I think he got scared. He called police because he thought that I will call police for him. So ladies and gentlemen, be careful with abusers. Be careful with people who are violent, because those people, they know the system. Don't feel bad when somebody did something wrong to you, and don't feel bad to call police on them, because that's the only way you're going to save yourself. I'm going to tell you that by being nice to my ex-husband, I suffer a lot because I was trying to understand someone who is abusive, someone who has issue, who refuses to fix his problem. And in America, money is power. When people, they have a name, they have some money, they know some people, they can walk in the street with sick-minded, and they act well because they put their clothes on. I am Mr. Here, I have this, and I look normal, because that's what Americans believe that is normal. That's why they're dealing with so much mental health. They're dealing with so much craziness, with so much violence, because people fake it to make it. They have problem. They don't want to search for help, especially in the Black community in the United States. When I'm talking about Black community, I'm talking a lot about here, because I grew up in France. I never seen such craziness. And her brother, they have the audacity, a lot of them, to, when they can't control us, yes, it is the identity crisis. When they cannot control us, guess what? They turn against us. Brothers, if you're watching me, don't get upset. I'm not talking, I don't have nothing against Black men. I love Black men. I'm a powerful, strong, happy Black woman who loves my culture, and I'm sure you know that. But since I moved to the United States, I hate the way that I felt. I never felt that way in France. I never felt so Black in France. I'm Black, I'm proud of it, but I never see me as a human being, as a Black person. When I identify myself, I'm Black, I forgot I'm a human being, right? Because in the United States, everything is about color. Whatever you want it or not is about color, is about money, is about power, is about who you know. Everything is business. Everything is money. Nobody cares about nobody. And since America is a messed up country, majority of it is a developing country with a broken third world mentality, because a developing country where I from in France, education is for everyone. Healthcare is for everyone. Good food is for everyone. Respect is for everyone. I don't say the French people are perfect, because they have the history of whatever they do. But they understand as human beings, there's some basic things. It shouldn't be luxurious. Yes, we all bleed red, amen. In America, they make it looks good. But let me tell you something. America is a broken soul country. And people who suffer the most in it are Black people. You know what? We're already broken from slavery. Slavery is the worst thing in humanity. When you don't know who you are, when you're looking for appreciation from another person instead of looking it in you, from your mama, you should look it from mama. Mama should give it to you when you were born. Daddy should give it to you. I don't look for love from a man because I know I love myself. He has to improve my love, makes it better, makes it stronger. But I'm not looking for his love. Like if he doesn't give me love, I feel like, oh my God, I don't love myself, because I already love myself. When a man refuses to love me, I know. So I do my way, and he cannot manipulate me. And the world doesn't like women like me, doesn't like men like me, like who think like me, because you cannot be manipulated by the system, by the society. So that man, he did all these things. I'm a deep thinker. When I look at America, I said, as a Black woman, as a Haitian woman, as a human being first, but in the United States, you cannot lie. You cannot say you don't see your color, because everyone, even when you apply for a job, they ask you, are you Black, white? I never seen that in France. When I moved here, that's the only country that I seen. They ask you your ethnicity. Not like, oh, what your nationality. your ethnicity, because I'm French, but I'm black. They want to know. From there, they already determine if they want to keep you or not. Why do you need to know who I am? Why do you need to know my ethnicity? I apply for a job, that's all. Right? You don't need to know my ethnicity. But America is a country. People, they don't like to be honest. They fake it to make it. And that's why we are dealing with that. The system is racist, correct? The system is racist. Jojo Peter, que janvier. So, they want to make you. We want you to have people, black people in this, black people in that. That's not true. It is not true. It is not true. And because of that, her black border is messed up. Majority of them. I'm gonna tell you, women knows how to deal with emotion more than men. They always think woman is emotional, yes, but a woman, and if you see the statistic in America, you will understand that. Black women, we all been to the same shit. Excuse my language. We all been to the same thing, right? Nobody, we both been to slavery, the unfairly. I'm just like different from you. I mean, not different. I'm just like a different gender because I'm a woman, but you black. I'm black like you. So the same thing. There's no difference. It's even harder for me because I'm a black woman. It's always been hard for women in history, right? Because they see us as inferior. But we deal with it differently. When a black woman go to something, you know what they do a lot of times? They focus to improve themselves. How many black women you see married to white men who kept talking, oh, black men are shit. Black men, they can't do this. Black men, they're not good. We don't say that. If you see that, it's really, really, really not a lot of times. And I'm saying that again, is not because I have any problem against my brother. Like I told you, I love everyone and I love my brother. My dad is a black man that I am so proud of. But what's going on in her country? We have to speak about it. And I am so tired. I have a son that I have to raise, and I wish I will not raise him in this country. I wish he will not have this problem. And he has to be dealing with that man. People in here, majority of them, once they making it, they feel like, a lot of them, they have the identity crisis, as you said, Terrell, in the message. They feel like they different type of black. They try to look, and I'm telling you that because I deal with it. I will not know what I'm talking about. I deal with someone who has this issue. And it hurts me to see someone that I love, that I share children with, who's dealing with that, and who just lost. He is so freaking lost in the natural. He doesn't know who he is, but he has money. He take the money, will help him out. The destruction of a community is not appreciate who you are. Is not appreciate your people. Is self-hate. Is lying to yourself. Is trying to search for appreciation from others instead of appreciate your own, instead of loving your own. People always say, oh, you're a beautiful black woman. I love your hair. I want to tell you, if I cut my hair and I want to have another type of hair, people will not like me that way. If I try to hide my skin color and bleach my skin to be pretty, I will not think I will be that beautiful and confident. Even I will try to be confident, you will not. There's something missing. Even in your look, in your home, in everything you do. When you don't appreciate it, the food that you cook, you have to be honest with yourself. If there's no salt, learn how to make it. Don't try to say I know how to cook and you don't know how to cook. Anyways, I talk everything. So this man, thank you. This man went to court. Let me show you how can I share that? Let me show you. How can I share it? I download it. Where's the pictures? Oh my God. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I share it on something. I'm gonna show you guys. So he went to court, filed for full custody, of course, for no reason. He came to my home and asked to come back with me. I said no, because I know I don't want to be with you. Who I am not to want to be with Dr. This, because I have money. I'm American. I'm the king of the world. You living in a small apartment, I own it. To not wanting to come back to me. Sorry, I'm joking, but this is sad. When I saw the thing he filed and he got an order, I was devastated. Because we're human beings. When somebody keep calling you in court, I don't know for you, but I was in a race like that. People calling people in court every day in America, and I was in a race like that. In Haitian, if you call someone, call police on them, you're the worst enemy in Haitian culture, the culture that I was raised. They don't deal with that. They will call you, no, you're my enemy. Why you call me in court? You have a problem with me? Talk to me. And you know what? It's been 3 years we divorced. Not 3 years, but we separate. The divorce been going for 3 years. He doesn't pay child support. He has 2 clinics. He's doctor this, doctor that. They find out he has $500,000 hiding. I don't ask him for anything because he's a narcissist. If you're trying to get money from narcissists, you're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna cut your hair. Take it, go away. Let me live my life. But guess what? Narcissists, they don't want you to make it. They want you to suffer. Narcissists rage. When you said, I'm over, whatever you want money, you don't want money, you don't want anything from her, from them, who are you to want your peace of mind? Because you're mine. That's how they think. This man, he ran away with his $500,000, with his $500,000 cash, with his $500,000 home that we built together, with whatever he has. Guess what? Even the green card, I didn't even wait because he was about to kill me. Right? This man, he went away with his 2 clinics. The divorce is over. This man is after me. I want to help you financially. No, thank you. Keep your finance. If I want away from the finance, if I want, yes, Trevor. If I want away from the finance, that's me. The finance was really bad. I laugh a bit. For me, that's a great laugh because some people, I know some women right now, they will be losing their mind. Really, oh my God, I was married to him. We built it together. Let it go. You young, build yourself. And that's why black brothers, they cannot deal with black women. We are strong to the bone. When you try to destroy us, we go out of our way and we going to work to make ourselves better. We don't focus on you. When I said black brothers, the one who are crazy. Not all black brothers are crazy. So I'm gonna share that with you. How can I do it? So look what I shared that on my Facebook, because you see that's what he got an agree order, that I have to give the documents in 5 business days. If I don't know what's gonna, I have to pay his lawyer fee. That's all the paperwork he's asking me, right? Robinhood monthly statement transaction historic for month. Acorns monthly statement transaction history month ending
Coinbase monthly statement and transaction history month. Betterment monthly statement and transaction history month. MoneyGram monthly statement. For people who doesn't know MoneyGram, it's like a Western Union. You can transfer money to people everywhere in the world. So let's it's not finished. He asked for my Sexy Confidence Boutique LLC stock and bond, Sexy Confidence Boutique balance sheet and profit loss sheet, Sexy Confidence Boutique blah blah blah. You see all the thing, right? I'm not lying, and I want to share that to women. Monthly statement and of year's statement from stockbroker. Capital credit card statement for months ending as seen on checkings blah blah blah. Credit bank credit card statement for months. That's someone he doesn't pay child support, right? But he wants to know. He continue, right? He wants monthly statement and end of year from any brokers, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Maybe you want 2050 because he is God. Anyways, I'm not gonna go in it because every time that I read it, it makes me upset. This is someone that I left, and again, I had to cut all my hair due to stress when I was living with him. Yes, he has money, but he doesn't have the love that I was looking for. He is a miserable human being who is sad with himself. He can find the most nicest person in the world, he will destroy it. And I want to share that to you. This man, I don't even make half of what he make. And I know people, they always think when a woman go with a successful man, it's because of money. No, when I met my ex-husband, he was a doctor, yeah, but he didn't have that money. Let me tell you something. The woman that you choose will help you grow or make you bad. He chose me. He's a smart man. He saw who I was. He saw I was a good person. He saw I was a very a person who was planned for my future and family oriented. I believe in him. When you're married to someone, you become once. When I'm married to this man, he was living in a apartment, right? And I remember he bought the house, very sneaky. While I was in New York, we were in a long distance relationship. He said he's looking for house. He bought the house while I was in New York. You know why? But I didn't think about that. I was so new in America. I was this young girl who just having fun, going out with my friends. There's no way. In France, we love for love. I don't know if it changed right now, but in France, you hear French people, they love very deep. Yes, I'm black, but I grew up in a country that they very deep, they very loving. And my parents, not friends, I'm not gonna put only friends. My parents, they were very loving people, they love. And I know what family means to me. And I was there supporting him. I was a staying at home mom because I believe in family. He was working. He didn't have his clinic yet, right? And we married legally. But guess what? He knows how to manipulate the system. He knows people. He knows how to get away with mother. I know some people, they will not believe that. What? You married with him? Did you sign a prenup? No, I didn't sign a prenup. I didn't do any of this because I didn't even want to marry him. Let me tell you something. Not because I didn't love him. I love him. But I don't believe in marriage. Because I said, if I married, it will be forever. And when I see how people are getting divorced all the time, I told him I'm totally fine. This man married me right away. 3 months after. I should have seen it. When somebody doesn't want to know you, they want to marry you right away, be careful. Because he met me. We moved together. And from there, he he started telling me, in my culture, he's Nigerian, we cannot live without getting married. I am somebody very open-minded. To be honest with you, I don't really care about marriage. All I care is love, somebody to respect me, appreciate me. I don't need a ring. And he didn't like that. He didn't appreciate it. I know some women, they rich, they meet someone like this, but be careful. And I'm sharing my story because I want to tell you, the devil is a liar. And the devil using the weakest body to attack the strongest minds. When you have faith, that's the best thing that you could have, because when your faith is so strong, you believe in you believe in God, you positively, nothing can break you. Even you will be shaken, but you will not be destroyed. And I'm telling you my story. And the devil will try to use someone who has power in the world to destroy you. When I mean in the world, in her society, because he doesn't have power for me. He doesn't have power with me, on me. What is it? Yes. So the world is very, very, very unfairly, and the nicest people sometimes they are the one that suffer, and the fair people. That's why you see me. I'm always talking about improving, like focus on you, focus on health, focus on your mindset, because I was living what American call a wealthy, okay life, and I wasn't happy. And I live a normal life. Now I'm happy, right? If I'm not happy, it's because this man is calling me in court, and I don't even allow him to disturb my happiness, because I own my happiness, right? He's not there anymore. I will not allow him to control me. So I want to tell you, you women, I'm gonna also speak in Creole after. You who's looking for a rich man to get married, be careful. Be careful. Yeah, the court case is only about the children. He's asking me to pay child custody. Child support, sorry. He's asking me to pay child support. That's how funny it is. So he's requested all this paperwork, and when I left this man, I had to suffer, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I had to move with family. He messed up my credit. He took a car. We are sharing custody, so we have 50-50. So he took my car. He took a car on my name, and he didn't pay. When I left him, he didn't pay the car, so my credit was messed up. To a point, I couldn't even rent. Anyone who lives in America, they know credit is very important. So because in the state of Florida, the person who make more money, he is the one who has to pay child support. He makes more money than I, but he never wants to give. He's like her last president. I don't want to say the name. Like, he never want to give his tax return. He never want to. He doesn't comply to the court. And lawyers, I don't know, but the lawyer didn't. Majority of them don't do their work, and he is a narcissist too. If you're gonna deal with a lawyer, I had four lawyers in this case, right? It was like, yeah, but let me tell you something. He plays so much game. I don't know if you know about narcissists. If you're gonna deal with a narcissist in court, you have to hire a lawyer who have experience in narcissists, because narcissist people, they know how to manipulate people. They know. Even he has a lawyer before. His lawyer was like him, and I think he manipulated the lawyer. It was a family friends, and the lawyer was dealing with a divorce too. So he find a way to manipulate him, and the lawyer has the same. They have the same background. He's Nigerian originally too, born in Nigeria, but my ex was born here. So they have the same system, belief system, like women supposed to be at home, they're supposed to be the boss, and they are the boss. The men are the boss, the women home, not doing anything with their lives, control, disrespect. I don't say all Nigerians are like that, but majority of Nigerians that I met, they are like that. Okay, it doesn't matter how educated they are. So I don't say everybody is like that, but majority are like that. A lot of them, they're very arrogant. The culture is very strong, very negative on women. And even Nigerian women, when they arrive in America, a lot of them, they don't want to deal with Nigerians because they understand at home I didn't have no support. Here, that's a developed country who has a law, who can support me. They will not allow them to kill me. So I will not deal with that. I wish I knew, because I wish I knew. I remember when I was dating him, people said, oh, he's Nigerian, be careful. No, I didn't want to judge people by the nationality, by the ethnicity, where they're from. Because people can say anything to me, I'm Haitian. They have this thing, they always think Haitian doing voodoo, Haitian, the people who's this, the people. But guess what? I that's why I don't do that to people, because I understand it's not fair. But you have to be very careful. Culture is something that is very strong. Some people, they take culture to another level. I love my culture, but I am open-minded enough to respect other culture. If I'm sharing my life with a man, he from I don't know where, even if he's from China, I would be open-minded to learn his culture, to learn about his food. I learn about his food. I know how to make Nigerian food. But guess what? This person is out of control. It's him. And his family, they always think, if it was in Nigeria, they will do this to you, they will do that to you. In Nigeria, we don't do this. In Nigeria. Hello, we in America. Hello, I'm Haitian. Why don't you marry to a Nigerian woman? Why you want to take another woman from another country with her culture? You want to change her to put yours in it. When she accepts yours. But I don't accept abuse. I'm going to tell you that. I love African culture. I felt like I'm an African who got lost in the Caribbean. I call myself an African woman. That's probably why I married to an African, because I love African people. I love everyone, but as an island person, I always feel so strong about Africa. But yes, he said I wasn't a Haitian anymore. He said now I'm Nigerian, and he's lost. This is someone who doesn't even claim Nigeria, to be honest with you. Last time I called my kids in camera, he has a big American flag, and who, he's using Nigeria when he's having fun with his Nigerian friend. I'm proud to be Nigerian because we are this. But when he's with white people, oh man, I'm from Michigan, because that's where he was born. That's the problem. And I can tell you, where I came from, I'm Haitian. I was born in Haiti. I grew up in France, but I'm Haitian. I am Haitian. My blood is Haitian. My culture is Haitian. I was raised with Haitian parents. Even so, I grew up in France. When I go home, if I smoke at school, my mom will beat me up. I grew up with a very strong Haitian culture, and I know how to cook my Haitian food. I know how to speak my Creole very well. So Paris never took away the Haitian blood in me. And everyone's supposed to be like that. It doesn't matter where you're from. When you have the blood in you, it's stronger than the birthplace, than the passport. So, and I am the woman that I am right now. I think 90% of Haiti is because of Haiti, and the rest for France. Not like I don't appreciate the French culture. I do. I appreciate both. But guess what? Where you from, your culture, it is stronger than anything. But I understand how to deal with cultures. I don't just go, I'm Haitian, the world should be like Haitian. I just stuck there. Like when I meet another person, I don't care. That's how you're supposed to cook because in my island we put a lot of spicy. You have to do like me. No. That's why we have people from all over the world to make the world so beautiful. You have to be open-minded to learn about other people's culture. I went to a culinary school. When the French teacher is teaching me how to cook, he doesn't wash his rice. I don't go, oh my God, it's nasty, because that's the way they do it. Okay? When they don't put enough spicy in their food, I don't say, oh my God, they don't know how to cook. When they don't wash their meat, they don't put hot water, I don't say, because it's culture. You have to allowing people to respect the culture, but culture doesn't mean abuse. It's the same thing for religion. That's why I'm not religious, I am spiritual, because religion is and culture destroying a lot of marriages, and a lot of people, a lot of bad things happen due to that. You have to learn how to deal with this type of thing. When people just focus on one and they're not open-minded, you know the worst thing you could do is never leaving your country. Never leave where you were born. Sometimes we don't have a choice. For third world country, we know how hard it is to find a visa. But people who has the ability, like American, Europeans, you just never leave. You don't know what's going on into the rest of the world. You just think the world is like here. And you become very ignorant. And money cannot remove ignorance. You hear how they said money cannot buy class? That's the same thing. And I'm talking really, 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 a lot of people here, 80% of the population, they don't have passports. You know that? And that's what happened. It's the same thing. I saw it in this country. People, they focus on how rich every majority of Americans, they want to become rich, right? That's their dream. Nobody wants to be... Last time I talked to a man, I said, what is your dream? He said, I want to be able to have a beautiful family. And I'm still talking to him. I want to have a beautiful family, a wife that respects me. I want to be financially stable, to help my wife, to give her whatever she wants. I just want to be happy and healthy. And I said, wow. I said, that is a man. That is a human being. I'm not even describing him as a man. That's a human being. Before, I didn't know that I didn't care for money until I met this man. Sometimes you don't know who you are until God puts you in a trial season, put you in a tough time. This is what they call the Kensho moment. That's when you are able to become the person that God wants you to be, the person that you're supposed to be. And I'm still not that person, because I had a lot of distraction in my life. I don't focus enough to do what I'm supposed to do. But I can tell you, it's a work in progress. Whatever you're dealing right now, keep pushing. And I'm sharing this video because I know a lot of women and men are dealing with narcissistic people. And this is something really, really so bad in this country and in the world. I don't know what's going on, but when you've been to a narcissist abuse, you're a narcissist victim, you will never see the world the same anymore. You're gonna be so deep, so strong, so caring, so focused, so empathetic. You're gonna care for others. When people, you will take your time to speak to others. You will not care only about looks. You see, I came here with nothing, like a crazy woman. But I'm not crazy. But what I'm sharing to you is more important than my look. And I wish more people could focus on the mental, on the world, on what's going on into the world, than just focus on looks. Because what's going on right now into the world, It's not only Haiti, it's not only Africa. Did you see what's going on into the world? People has to leave the country. Taking planes. Taliban is taking over. You hear that? And I talked to my friend and friends, they said in Algeria there's something. In this there's something. It's like, sorry, I don't have TV. That's why I love dancing, because I'm the type of person who absorbs everything. Like, if I am around negativity, I will be miserable. If I saw something and I will start thinking about it, that's how I am. I wish I could remove that. I try to work on it. I try to protect myself because I know who I am. Yes. And that's why now when I'm sharing things happy, like dancing. People will probably think, oh, her country is dealing with so much craziness. Why she is dancing? You don't know why. Because I don't want to be depressed. Last time I was depressed for over a week. I stayed in bed. I couldn't eat. When I heard they killed the president of Haiti, I was crying. I was in tears. I felt lost. I felt hurt. I couldn't express my feeling because I always want to go back home. I said that's why I will live and die. And I don't see any improve. I don't see anything work. And what can I do? I have my own issue. If you try to take everyone's problem, the world problem, your country, your friends, your own, you're gonna turn crazy. And that's why people are dealing with mental health. And people have become too serious. They don't know how to let things go, how to just be like, just enjoy yourself. Just go take a break, take a deep break. So me, I know when it's time to be serious, when it's time to think very deeply, when it's time to put some music and just shake it, just dance. When it's time to think about business, when it's time to find a job to work, when it's time to be a mommy, when it's time to be a woman, just for me. You have to know this. A lot of us, we don't know. A lot of us, we just know how to be serious, 100% serious. It's good to be serious, but you have to have a balance. And I'm talking like this. I don't have 100% a balance. I'm still learning. I pray, I say, God, take my will. I don't want to be too distracted. God, take my will. Because I am so passionate. If I focus on business, I would just go to do business. I'll be in front of the computer trying to figure out how to do that. And after I am just so tired. If I'm dancing for a long time. I am a passionate person. Whatever I do it so deep. So I have to learn how to stop it, how to break it. And a lot of us, we don't know. And that's why I don't care what people think. I do me. I do me. You can speak about me, saying this girl shaking her butt all the time. Shaking my butt make me feel good. I'm doing exercise. I'm not going to the gym. That's how I change my mind. I listen to motivational speeches. I don't watch TV. I dance. I speak to people. When I go out, I'm talking to the homeless in front of people. He knows my name. He knows where I'm from. He knows all my life. When I mean my life, he knows where I'm from. People look at me like I'm weird, but I'm learning from those people. They are the ones that make me happy. I swear, when I meet someone who been to stuff, he makes me, like when I help somebody, I know who needs help, not to show off. You know, some people, they do things because they want. I do that. There's people that I help, I never share it. There's things that I do, I accept people in my home that I don't even know. I don't even tell my family. I don't tell my friends because I know they're gonna judge. I have my cousin. I choose someone, a lady who been to trouble in my home, and I have my own problem. I didn't tell her, and after when I told her what's going on, she's like, why you didn't tell me? I know you will not tell me because you know I will tell you to be careful. I'm learning to be careful with people because it's true. The world is a messed up place. That's why the good people, they always suffering. People who put the fake personality, they are the one that making it. Did you know there's a statistic in the world that said narcissists, they they are more easily to be successful than people like you and I, because what they want, that's what they want. They will manipulate. They don't care about hurting another person to get higher in a company. They don't care about lying to get what they want, because what they want, that's what they want. You and I, we don't think like that. They fake it too. Yeah, they fake it to make it. We so deep, we don't want to hurt, and we should not help or hurt people. We want to help people like you and I. There's not a lot of us in the world. They are more evil, and more evil, more money they have. I live with one. I'm telling you this right now, not because I hate this man. Sometimes I hate him. When I saw what he's doing, he goes to court, he's calling me, making my life miserable, but I have to pray. I said, God, please help me. Forgive me if I did something to him, and forgive him. Because I don't know, this is not love. Love should not hurt. I left him and I loved him, but I left because I respect him, because I know he wasn't for me. I saw this relationship will not go nowhere. If I stay with this man, I will end up in jail. He will end up in jail. I didn't want that. I didn't want it. We have 2 beautiful children to raise. I don't want to hear that is a man who been to this, he's a criminal. I don't want to be with you. That doesn't mean I have to destroy you. And I want to share this message because a lot of men think black women are evil. We just want to destroy you. I'm going to tell you. You put us in a very difficult situation. It's like, I want to help. I don't want my brother to suffer. I want my brother to prosper. But guess what? You don't give us choice. If I call the police on my ex-husband, say he did what he did, my ex-husband will be in jail, and I will be in peace right now because he will have a case on him. Domestic violence. I didn't want that. I thought just walk away. But guess what? Now he's back making my life hell. And you know what could happen if I was in a strong woman? I don't know where I could be right now. But God give me the strength. So, when you meet someone, this person respect you, love you, give you all their heart, they're supportive towards you. If they don't allow you to control them, they don't allow you to abuse them, that doesn't mean they are mean. People who are nice, they're not stupid. They're just good people. Don't ever take a good people for granted, because once they said it's enough, it will be enough. When I left my ex, I didn't have my 10 years green card. I said, I don't care, I'm done. And it doesn't matter if he become whatever he become, I don't want him. I pray for him to be successful, because his success is also my children's success. When he's at work, he can pay a nanny full time to take care of my children. My children, they are good. Even I'm not 100% thinking. I pray for my children every night, because this is not someone who can deal with problems. He has anger issue, and he's dealing with young children. A lot of us, we don't take times to understand that. We think he has money. He has money. When you have money, you can control your emotion. You're a crazy person. Money can't do nothing for you. You make your money. That's why, be careful what you ask God. People always ask to be rich. People ask, I want to be rich, God. I want to be prosper. You know what I pray for? I say, God, make me strong mentally. give me the right mindset. So when you bring the prosperity, I can deal with it. You see, a lot of people who are famous, they weren't ready for the fame. They turn crazy. When you weren't ready for fame, for money, you're gonna become crazy. You're gonna lose it so easy. Look at R. Kelly. This man is very, very, very talented, has a beautiful voice, can sing. He take over. But guess what? He doesn't know who he is. He's not humble. Something is, this kid, I don't know his past, but he's dealing with something inside. He's not happy. People who are looking for craziness outside, doing what they're not supposed to do, money cannot fix them. This is something deeper than that. And I took my time to share my story to others. America, this is a country that think everything is about money. Everything is business. School is calling you morning to night. I never seen that in Paris, in France. I have to look for school. They don't have place. They don't have place. They don't have place because school is free. In America, you can go to school for free. You have to make a loan. Everybody has a loan. Everybody has that's the system they're putting you in. Education is not about being smart anymore. It's about the money. Education is not about learning, sharing your skills. It's about how much money that I can make. Welcome to America. Debt. They want you to live with it. Student loan. Everyone here. Cars loan. I don't need a car if I don't need it. Insurance. Everyone is dealing with something. And people, they forget about themselves. Let me tell you something. I was living with this man. I had a nanny. I didn't feel I need it. Sometimes I need it because I'm tired, yeah? But I didn't need a full-time nanny. I know a lot of women, oh, I need the nanny to show off my husband. I'm probably the most humble woman he never met. That's why he's still crazy. It's been 3 years, he cannot move on. I move on. I don't have a man because I don't find the right man. But if I find the right man, I will be making out in his face because I don't care about his millions or whatever he has. I am happy where I am. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. This man has a PhD. He is a doctor. This man has money. This man couldn't make me happy. Not because I'm a difficult woman. I am a simple woman. I cook. I do everything. I know when I have to be this sexy woman on my heels. I know when I have to be and I know when I have to be a mother. I know when I have to be a cooking wife. You have to be polyvalent. I don't know the word in French, in English, polyvalent. You cannot just be sexy all the time. And that's not the sexy who's gonna keep the man. Because let me tell you something. My ex, he is crazy after me like that. I'm gonna tell you, this man, he has so many women after him. Why he's not married? He is miserable because he knows, he told me. He said, I know you're a good woman. Well, you didn't treat me well. You treat me like shit. Know your worth. I don't care if you're dealing with somebody who has so much and he doesn't respect you. You want to stay in it because of the dollar. One day, it's going to be too much for you. And he will look at you. More time you're going to stay, he doesn't give you any respect. He doesn't work on himself. He's going to become worse and worse and worse because you understand you don't respect yourself. He understands you already. You know the worst thing you could do to a rich, disrespectful man? It's not allowing him to buy you with money and material. Now he doesn't have No choice. He has to change to respect you, to love you, to appreciate you. When he used to get whatever he wants with money, with material, now he cannot. A rich man, you want me? You can teach me how to make money. I want my own. That's the problem that he has with me. I want my own. I don't want yours. Yours are for my children. I want to have my own. I want to make my money too. Or we can have our own. Don't be, I am the only one who can make it. And smart men, they love women like me. And secure men hate women like me. You can still be a beautiful woman. You can still be a mother. You can still be a wife and a successful businesswoman. Don't listen to people who's telling you a mother. You should just let your husband taking care of you. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Two is stronger. It doesn't matter how much money that I may make. I have to make my money. I probably will work at home on my business. I have to make mine. Even if it's $5, that's my $5. Because when people are giving you everything for free, they own you. They have power over you. And that's the power that he wanted to have over me. He couldn't have it. And guess what? He's still fighting over it. 3 years. Over 3 years. We're no longer together. This man he could get whoever he wants. Good looking man, tall, in shape, smart in book, not smart in money, materials, 4 cars in front of his house, the best house in the street. He will find so many women in America. He will find. Why are you bothering me, brother? I have to ask you this question. Do you want me to speak in Nigerian accent? Do you really want me to make the African accent? Why? I move on. I know you're watching my video. That's why you know everything that I'm doing. You wanna be friend with my friend so you can get any friend you take away from me, take care. He come to my home. He find my friend. He give his phone number, his business card. People like that, be careful with them. Be careful. Yes. Let me tell you something. That man, he is very strong. When I mean strong, a bad way. He's not a normal person. Like regular person. This type of people, you have to be very smart. They can take your life away because they are obsessed by material and money, and they're ready to do anything for money. If you go trying to take their stuff, and they never have enough, they never happy. My ex was a very unhappy person. I becoming depressed being living with him. I cut my hair. And his mother was like, oh, what do you need? What do you want? He gave you everything, oh, he gave you everything. Oh my God. Nigeria. Nigerian men. God bless you. I hope you don't continue doing that to my sisters. You don't. The mother. I don't know. Everything for them. I believe those women, they are very materialistic. This man disrespect me. Calling me names. I won to my aunt's house in New York. Just gave birth. Cutting all my hair. I look like I was a sick woman. If I could find a picture. I look sick. 3 years ago. And my friend, but you look older when you were with him. Yes, you're not ugly. You're not older. Stress make you ugly. Stress make you older. Your skin change. Your hair change. Your teeth change. It doesn't matter how much money that you have. Stress is number one killer, because stress gonna create all type of disease for you, and I understand that. I put my well-being first, and it doesn't matter how positive that you are. When you are around somebody who is negative, he's sleeping next to you, I didn't even sleep in the same bed with him. That's how bad it was. But he didn't want to leave. We didn't get intimate for over a year. No, I said, please leave. Please. I even say I need a break. At this time, I wanted a break. He didn't want to leave. He didn't want a break. I feel like, oh my God, I am stuck. That was toxic. Yes, that's the right word. That was really toxic. And if you met my ex, you will never think he's a toxic man. When I met this man, oh my God. And I was talking to that man. I was dating in New York City. He has a Nigerian brother who was talking with me. Yeah. And this guy, I went to see him. He made me feel so good. Be careful with love bombing. I don't know if you know what is love bombing. It's when you first met a narcissist, they make you believe. They take the time to hear what you like, to feel you, to smell you, to understand what makes you happy, and they act exactly like that. Be careful. Oh my God. Well, I didn't even want to go back to New York because I fall in love. Love at first sight. Because I thought that I find the right man, and he educate himself. But I love smart men, like people. When I mean smart, people who are open-minded to learn about other culture. Because sometimes you will tell somebody you from France, they will say, "Oh, France is not in warm in America." You will hear that. I love people who doesn't know about the rest of the world, who knows about the rest of the world. They don't just think, "Oh, the world is over. It's only in America. It's where I live." I like that. When I talk to a man who can connect with me, he is strong mentally. I'm an Aquarius. I like open-minded people. I like people who are open to learn about the rest of the world, about cultures. I love that. He knows all about Haiti. I said, how did you know? Oh, I was, and he knows. So I like Africa. Oh, I was born in the United States. I grew up in Nigeria. I said, oh, wow. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's a brother right there. Brother is crazy. That's a border. You didn't know. And while I was in the car, going back, this guy probably looking at me, smiling at me. Going back to New York to take my plane, and his brother that I was trying to get to know. Because I was, when you're dating people. You don't have a boyfriend, right? Thank you, big one love. And I call his brother. His brother called me. Said, "Oh, Marie, I said, sorry, I had a boyfriend." You're too honest. You think you have a boyfriend? I stopped dating for him. Stop. Don't say you don't want to date because you find the right one. You don't know who he is. Continue dating. To be honest with you, till now, I don't know how to date a lot of men. Like, when I meet one person, I feel connect, I have to stop there. But it's not a good thing because you have to continue dating, get to know the people, blah, blah, blah. But I can't focus. I can't keep up. I have to learn how to date multiple people, right? But when I mean date, I don't say sleeping, blah, blah, blah. Get to know them, right? And I thought this man was the right man. We moved so fast together. He will call me at 2 a.m. because I will go out in New York City, in Manhattan. I get home at 5 a.m. when I don't have school, I don't have work during the weekend. Marie's out with my friends. He will call me and he never act like he's jealous. Say, oh, you just have to be careful on the train, blah, blah, blah. He cares. Lies. Yeah, I want to be a fast girl. I look like a fast girl, but I'm when I'm dancing, I'm sure. You know, that's why I don't judge people on looks, on appearance, because it's the appearance can really, really, how can I say that? You can be fooled from appearance. I always been someone that out, show my personality, showing who I am, and never I am since I always been like that. When I become a teenager, I always been like that, and that's when I understand that I need to just be myself. My first boyfriend, he met me on the train, on the bus in France. I was like 18, 17 or 18. He's Haitian, from France too. And he started following me like a crazy man. And he said, where are you from? I'm from Martinique, because there are a lot of Martinicans in France. I said, no, but wait, listen. Yeah, that's why I am so slow when it comes to dating multiple men, because my Haitian parents, they're so annoying. They just want you to be home cooking. You're not going nowhere. Even friends, they don't want you to have friends. They be careful with what type of friends you have. So, but I take over. As a younger age, I'm like, I cannot do it anymore. I took my apartment. I started travel. I need to see the world. I'm not a regular old lady. I'm not a regular like just staying home. No, I'm somebody who wants to see the world. So anyway, he followed me, and he started to when he found out I was Haitian, oh my God, that was over. He started making joke in Creole, and I didn't even care, to be honest with you. It's funny to see. Now I know what attracts me in a man. I like people who are very like-minded, like me, like friendly. He was just, and I realized he is exactly the same sign as me. It's now I realize that this is the man in the relationship. To be honest with you, we had the best relationship, because he trusted me, I trusted him, and he was like me. He was a free spirit man. I never like, oh my God, he's gonna cheat on me. He's going to do that. And if I told you, he married to my best friend, right? And I still don't hate him. You know why? Because I forgive him. And I have to tell you the story. He came, anyways, let me finish. Exactly. So he followed me, and he started making fun. He gave me his number, and it was just this funny guy. And I thought he was African. He's so tall, and you know, it looks African to me. Maybe I have something for African men, excuse me, because hey, this man, I thought he was African. He was purely Haitian. You know, in Paris, we have a lot of Africans. And this guy, in France, we don't go to school in uniform, right? We have, like, we wear whatever we want. So I wear whatever I want. Let me tell you something. They call me body Coca-Cola. I love my shape, and I like to show it. I'm sorry. Since I was a child, I love to show what I have. And and he probably thought I was that woman. You know, confidence, that's something that you don't force yourself to. That's mean a woman who has big, her bottom part is bigger than her top part. Like, I am extra small. I wear extra small up, but I could never wear extra small down because I have butt and legs. So my body is mainly my butt and my legs, but the top is so skinny, right? So and I still have two kids. To tell you, when I was without children, it was really crazy. So he thought that I was that fast girl, as you call in America. He wanted just, and he told me after, he wanted to just have sex. Like, she's a pretty girl, I want to have fun. And he, this guy, he came, he gave me his number, and I don't know. I'm just that woman. That's probably why I am still single. I don't really focus on only finding love. I want to find love, but love means that so much to me. I can get love from friends, going out with friends. I can get love from families. I can get love from what I'm doing. If I'm doing a work that I feel like that's my vision, like helping others. If I have a job like this, helping the poor, it will be my passion. That's love, right? I never like, oh, I need a man, like who, like those women, they feel like I don't have a man in my life, I'm desperate. And he gave me his number. I didn't call him. I didn't, like, for over 2 months. And one day he's like, he texts me and called me, and I started talking to him, not because I'm attracted to him, because he was funny, right? That's the best love, to be honest with you. um First time, like, how do you call it, like when you just, ils appellent ça coup de foudre. Yeah. Coup de foudre. What is coup de foudre? Love at first sight in English. So when I met this guy, I wasn't attracted to him at all. But I like this chocolate part. I like tall men. I like men in shape. I'm not gonna lie, I like touching men with nice body. I like to see that. But I don't know, I just, you met somebody, you just like, wow, I just like this man. Ooh, I want it. Like when you see a woman are like that too. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I like abs, yeah, right? So you see me blushing. So he invited me to go to the park. I know for American women, how you invite, yeah, French people have their way of doing things. And we were young, we were very young. He was around my age, and we started talking. He was funny. I go back home, I didn't even think about him. That's super weird. I didn't even attracted to that guy. I just like, oh, he's funny, he's. And again, he didn't give up. He kept, hey you, and we just started becoming connected, right? And from there, I was a virgin. This man couldn't have sex for over a year. That's why I like to share my experience, because people judge you. My ex, he loved me for so much. He's look at him laughing because he thought that I was this crazy girl walking on my heels. I'm always on heels since I was a child, like a young girl. I go to school on. Everybody knows I'm on heels. I don't know it. So just think, oh, this girl with big butt and this, that, he gonna get some sex. But guess what? Even if we were together for 1 year, every time we try, we cannot, because I was scared. When you're virgin. So this become very deep between us. His family, they were the problem. We break up. I have nothing to say about my ex till now. He did something that I was so hurt when I moved to the US. He wanted me to go back in France, and we had a great friendship. The thing is, when I move on from someone, I really move on. That's how I am. I'm an Aquarius, so even, oh, yeah. Even, I think sometimes I drive men crazy, because but the thing is, they have to know me. I am sweet, I am loving, I'm also very strict, right? People, that's why I'm very strict. And don't think because I'm strict, I'm sweet, and you can just do anything to me, you know. And when people, they just think they can get away with murder, or they can just, they judge you by your appearance, it's really bad. That's why they said don't judge a book by his cover. That is very, very, very true. And it's really true. And he been waiting. He was a great, great boyfriend. I don't want to say I regret I didn't marry him, to be honest with you, because he never want to live in the US. When I said that I don't want to live in France, he said he would never live in the US. I said, okay, I will never live in France. I don't want to live in France anymore. That's not for me. So, and his family, we went, he's a mommy boy. He was young too. When he realized that was me, I was already 2 years in America. I was already done. Like, no, I move on. I'm not in this sweet love anymore, you know. So he let it go. And when he came back, I guess men who take women virginity, they very, very, they hold to it. That's something very personal to. I remember he told me, even after, I will always love you. And he truly, what he means, he really meant that. Even we were young, and I become an adult, he's still there. And one day, 2 years out, I was living in the US. I got a call. Oh, I'm in Manhattan. What? This man is not in Paris? And I know he doesn't care. He will travel all over the place. He will never come to America. America, the United States, never been his. And I couldn't believe it. I thought he was joking. And I saw him in Manhattan. I'm like, oh my God, this. And I was surprised, but at the same time, I'm like, okay. And we talk like friends. So I was dating a guy, and I told him about it. And I called the guy. The guy is Haitian too. He started being upset. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, what is going on? Wait, child, blah, blah, blah. I've changed. And I had a friend in New York. She's Haitian originality too. And he started, he kept telling me, Marie, I want you to come back in France. I want you to come back. Yeah, I feel so bad now. Oh my God. Jesus. And he doesn't talk to me anymore. He cut me off. So, but minimum he didn't do all this drama like my Nigerian brother did. So, he was like, oh, I want you back. I want you to come in France, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, I'm not coming in France anymore. I'm good where I am. I'm not. And I was in my craziness in America, in New York City. Oh my God, in Paris, you can't compare Paris with New York. New York is crazy. I love it. My favorite place in the world is New York City. So I will not go back in Paris. I'm too crazy to live in Paris. So, so I'm like, I'm not going. You know what he started doing? So love sometimes is weird. I've learned that with people. Love can make you do things, but don't try to. That's why I don't play with love. I've learned that as an early age. I don't play with people's heart. And if I don't like to waste my time, because I don't like to waste others' time too. If I am in something I'm not happy, I will try to fix it. We both has to fix it, get help. If I saw like only me who cares, the other person is very selfish, I will be out. And cut you off, I don't care. So he started talking to my friend to make me jealous. And I thought he's just joking. No. And when I'm like, are you crazy? You can date other women, not my friend. Then, oh, you're very selfish, so you can just live like that, going to America and leave me in France, and I did who I am. Guess what? He started dating her, they married, they have to. You hear my life? I'm gonna tell you. Life has surprise for you. He cut me off. He came one day on vacation with her. He came to see me. He came to see me. I think it was the last time he wanted to see if I'm really done with her. If I'm really done. He came and I'm like, okay, but I don't care because she's not, she wasn't a trustworthy friend. I will never date someone that my friend did before. Never. I don't care how handsome, how rich you are. You are my friend, especially a good friend. I will not. So he asked to see me. I went to see him in Bryant Park. And it's like, he started telling me things. And I said, okay. I said I'm not in love with him. I think about that now. I felt bad. I will not be like that with men anymore. I am very cold. When I mean cold, I will tell you the thing really straightforward. Sometimes I don't even remember. I have two men who blocks me, both Haitians, because they think they have the right to. They think I was in love, even I wasn't in love anymore. They just think, "Ooh, she's still in love." I said, "I'm not in love. I'm friendly." "Ooh, I know you love me." "Who told you I love you? I don't love you." And boom, they cut me off. But the man that I love, he is Nigerian. Oh, really? No more. So I said how I feel. That's why it's not good to force me because I will speak. And when I speak, I'm not gonna be mean, but I will be honest. And a lot of times, honesty in love can hurt because they wanna hear what they want to hear. And when you cannot tell them what they want to hear, they will be upset. So I told him that I move on everything. And I think it was the last time he wanted to see if I'm really move on. He said, I'm gonna marry with her. I said, well, at first I was happy, I was upset because she's someone that I consider as a friend. But if it's where you find love, that's probably good luck. I wish you the best. He got upset. I never want to talk to you anymore. You no longer the woman that I know. You become an American. That's right. Block me till now. I never hear about the man. He got married right away with the girl. He went in France. They went back in France. They married. One day this girl called me on my birthday, say happy birthday. I said, how did you know? She said, oh, your ex told me. Like, weird. So my ex started to say, my ex-husband said, you don't talk to those people. This guy, I think he still like you, and this girl can turn crazy, come to kill. So that's why life has so many surprises for you. Yeah, but he blocked me. I don't know what's going on to his life. He blocked me because I guess men in my life, they are very funny because men always expect me to be jealous. They always expect me, and I always tell people, don't be jealous. Don't show you're jealous to people. And I don't have this tendency of jealousy. If I started to become jealous, that means you're forcing me to be jealous. It's the time for me to leave you. Because I don't like to share bad energy. When I share bad energy, it's really bad. Because the same way I'm deep in positive, I can be very deep bad too. I don't want to be like that. It takes so much from me. I don't like wasting my energy negatively. So I do believe when two people are in love, we're gonna have back and forth, of course. Sharing your life with someone else, it's hard. Even your sister, even your children, two personality together, it's hard. But when it comes to cheating, not honest, like trying to make me jealous, you're gonna lose me. Because I'm not the type of woman you're gonna try to be with the best woman or whoever you think you are. I don't care. I just do me, and I love me. Whatever you do, good for you. And I forgive. Don't forget that. I'm the type of person you would do something now and come to see. I was very upset. Come to see me in 6 months. You see me happy and forgive you all my heart, and you're gonna be like, because people who don't forgive, they can't move forward. Lesbian said it. Forgive so you can go. That's why I listen a lot of motivational speeches. And those people, they've been to stuff. Really, they had such experience that's inspiring them. to share their messages to others so they can push you to do good. And that's why I listen to a lot, because sometimes you're gonna have some weird situation. Everyone has their weird story, but they just they don't want to tell you. Everyone, we've been to the world. If you've been to the world for minimum 20 years, you have some weird story, like your boyfriend cheat on this on you, or your boyfriend trying to sleep with your friend, your boyfriend is married you to this. It depends how you're dealing with it. Before, when I find out, I was upset. Especially I was young too. I was very immature. Yes, BJP, and I understand. I understand that. When I was single, majority of my friends, they were men. Once I got married, they cut me off. All of them said they were in love with me. I love men friends because I've learned a lot from men. You know, I love spending time with men because, you know, when you spend time with women are a lot of women, not all of them, they're so low-minded. When I mean low-minded, they're not deep, because all they see is looks. If they see a pretty woman, they feel like it's competition, negative competition, right? When I go in any place, I saw beautiful women. I went to a fashion show. You see, I share the pictures and the videos. There was very pretty, beautiful women there, Haitians like me, taller than me, pretty, beautiful. You're very beautiful. We take pictures together, but I don't feel uncomfortable. That's being, when you're confident, you know there will always someone more beautiful than you, more handsome than you, more smarter than you. Just accept you for who you are. Be grateful for who you are. Stop being in negative competition with people. The reason I put the negative in front of it, because competition is a good thing. In business, people, you compete each other. Someone invents something, you're gonna see other people copy him, right? A lot of things we see, like, it's the first person did it and another person gonna do it too. You see TikTok, people are dancing, even they were the first one who invented a music or anything, a story. You're gonna see in a less than 2 days, somebody gonna try to do the same thing, because they want views, they want followers. So competition positively is a good thing, because when you compete positively, you learn from the other one. You believe, oh, I can do that too. If this person is where she is, I'm sure if I force myself, I can learn from that person and become like that or better. When I saw people, they've been to stuff, they become successful, or they sharing their positive story, I support those people. I don't feel like, oh my God, I feel like, oh, I should be better, or, you know. So what? Yeah, they're beautiful, right? So, and I love their energy too. They're very positive. When we go out, we just have fun. And so what I want to say is, spending time with men made me. I had brothers. I saw how they deal with women. I saw how liars they are. I saw how players they are. I had friends. Before I met my ex, majority, I would go out with my best friend. Friend, I don't mean friend and trying to sleep. Really, really friend. And I've learned from them. I understand how a man think. So I don't want to waste my energy on a man, be jealous. When you started showing you are jealous for a man, it's like you don't have confidence on you. You started loving the man more than you. People who say jealous is a I don't believe in that, to be honest with you. The person who loved me the most in my life, he never showed me he was jealous. Never. And I was more crazy than I am now. When I mean crazy, I was a girl in France. We started going to club at 17 years. 18, people can drink and smoke. It's not in America, you have to wait 21. When I moved here, I heard, oh, you have to, I'm like, what? When I went on vacation Oh, you're not 21 yet, you cannot go. I said, I'm old because in France, 18 you old, you like 21. So, like I said, he never, he trusted me, and that was the best relationship, my first boyfriend that I had. But since I moved to the US, where you are, since I moved to the US, oh my God. And my ex, he, men always look, oh, Trinidad, of course. Majority of majority of the world is 18. Some they don't even have. In Haiti, you drink dry, you drink at any time. Haiti, we don't care. You do your thing. Only your parents, I mean, your parents, Haitian parents, I think they are the one that put the law. We don't need law because the Haitian parents are more than law. They're gonna call all their friends. Everybody gonna know how bad kids you are, and it's a mentality. People gonna look at you like, this kid is not good. And you're not gonna be in the home. You have to leave the home because Haitian culture, it's another one. But I love my culture though. I am the woman that I am today because of it. I'm sure I will be in trouble in France, in America, but how my parents raised me was different. So to say that you have to be able to understand life has so many surprises for you. Don't expect life to go the way you want it. Okay? Don't expect life to go the way that you think, oh, it's gonna be like that. Today you see you are happy, just enjoy your happiness. Be grateful for it. Tomorrow it might not be like that. You have to still remember of the happiness you have and to keep going. That's why I do believe in souvenir, and vacation is the best memories you could have. I'm glad that I enjoyed my life at an early age. I didn't allow my parents to say, oh, because I'm Haitian, because I'm black, I should just be at home cooking all day. I left. And I went to school, I was working. And my money, I traveled. I kept traveling. My friends, like, this girl, she is crazy. I will travel. And if someone wants to make me happy, make me travel. Take me to a different country. That's what makes me happy. Keeping me in a big home, fully made and beautifully. The world is too big for me to stay just in a big home. A big home, I want to see what's going on outside. There are so many places. You can see different things, you can taste different food, you can learn different languages, right? Yes. You can see things that you never seen before, right? You have to be like that. If not, that's why people here, they're dealing with depression. And I feel like more money you have, more problem you're gonna have. I saw it when I was with my ex. I was so depressed. I was sad, I was depressed. I didn't know what to do. And it wasn't a money problem, it wasn't food, it wasn't clothes, but I wasn't happy. And once I left him, I said, I want to get the older person that I was. This man take me away, take my happiness, take the person that I am, I want to get it back, but stronger. The woman that moved to the United States with her joy, with her laugh, with her strength, with her crazy personality, nobody can take that away. Money cannot take it away. People who change after they get rich, badly, it's because they never know who they are. Even I become a billionaire later on, I will never change. I will change to become better, but not looking down on people because I know it. Not to think I am different, a different black woman. Not to think I'm better than others, because I know where I'm from. I know who I am. I know what is my purpose in the world. I know what makes me happy, what makes me sad. You know? Um, I know that. Thank you. So you have to learn to make yourself happy. A lot of people, they don't know what makes them happy, and when those people, they're not happy, they don't like to see others happy. You can see under my comments sometimes the one who said, "You need God, she's crazy." You can read Creole, but Haitian people, they're very judgmental. A lot of them, especially the older one, and they the worst sometimes, and they're judging someone they don't even know. You know, putting clothes fully and acting like I'm this woman, and God, that's not gonna show my spiritual belief. What inside and here, only God can see it. I don't have nothing to prove to people, and you should be like that. You don't have nothing to prove to people. Just be respectful to others. Treat everyone the same. Be appreciative of who you are, and whatever happens to you, take it good and share it to the world, to appreciate, to love, to be stronger. A lot of people who've been to this, to what I've been through, and this is just half. I don't say everything that I've been through with this man. This is just half, because the rest I kept it for a book. I keep it for a book. I cannot give you all. Maybe a movie. So, some people who've been to a lot, they feel ashamed. They feel ashamed of their past. They have to invent. They have to act like. I have friends who tell me, don't talk about that. I have friends who try to shut my mouth because they're not me. They can't see how I feel. They can't feel what I feel. They have their purpose. I don't let people decide for me. I decide for myself. God decided, and I go. Even my parents, I take the good from my parents. I will be JP. Pray for that, please. Pray for God to keep me focused. It's a battle for me to focus, because I have so many things in my mind. You can see even when I talk, I change topic to topic. I think too much. I'm the type of person who sponge thing like this, and I can focus too much. I do so many things at the same time. Like I'm trying. It's hard, you know. Especially when you're a mother, you don't have no family and friends in a state. You have to provide for your children, provide for yourself, and you know it's tough in America. It is tough. That's why I do me, because if you don't do you, you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be depressed. You're gonna be stressed. You're gonna hurt yourself. We don't want that. We want to be ourselves. When we're dealing with trauma, we know what we need to do to remove it. Right? I don't believe in the fake it to make it. It's not working for me. I heard that so many times. Oh, BJP, okay. You still wanna this crazy lady? I'm joking. Yeah, so it's just a lot in the world that I've learned. Older that I get wiser. Things that I would say 2 years ago, like 5 years ago, I would not. 2 years ago, I would not. Every year you learn something different, and you learn from people too. Open-minded people are the smartest people in the world, because they don't think they know everything. They are open to learn from others. They are open to listen, not to judge. You know, one thing I'm very judgmental about is about bleaching skin, making silicone, things like that, or when people abuse others and people who stay in bad relationship. I don't like it. But when it comes to learning from people's experience, I don't judge people for that. I've learned from them. If they didn't make the best choice, or the right choice, I've learned, wow, that's why this happened to that person, and that's why I share my story. Because what I did, someone else will do different. They will not be in it. You know, we never really, and that's the reason why I want to tell people to love you. But what really saved me is my self-love, is my self-worth. Even I stayed in this situation for 5 years, I have to. But if I didn't have kids with him, if I will leave one. I know myself. I never stayed in something that crazy like that. But and my friends were the one that kept me, said, you have to wait, your baby's young, your baby is young. Me, I cannot be like, when I am around toxic people, I can't breathe, I can't eat. I become, you can put everything in front of me, you can give me everything. He took me to the Bahamas because I was so stressed out. His mother said, take her to the Bahamas. He took me to Vegas. He took me to, I still was unhappy. Right? And the men that I had before, we never go farther than Belgium. That is, like, you can drive from Paris to go to Belgium. We never fly together. And I was the happiest person in the world, right? Because he understands, we connect together. We have the same energy. We respect each other. We weren't perfect. Nobody's perfect. We fought sometime. When I mean fight, it's not, but we have our moment. But I don't have this bad, ooh, this man, he drive me crazy, he made me cut my hair. You know, when a woman cut her hair, what does that mean? She give up on life, because women loves their hair. They love hair. When a woman cut their hair, they give up on their beauty. They don't care anymore. I didn't care anymore. I'm done. Didn't care to go out. We go on date, we're fighting. Everything we do, we're fighting. This is when you know it is toxic. You can't live with a toxic person if you are a free spirit person. If you like happiness, if you love yourself, you will be miserable to share your life with a toxic person. It doesn't matter how rich they are. It doesn't matter what they want to give you. You will be unhappy. And they know it, but they can't fix it. Instead of him saying, I'm sorry, he will buy me a $700, my call calls back. I didn't ask that. Just be yourself, say, Marie, I'm sorry, and take your time. You think all women are gold digger? Women like nice stuff, but you think that's the only thing they want from a man? We human too. We can connect. We can connect. And the worst part is I'm sharing this and he can hear. He gonna call me in court again. Because if yes. When a woman cut their hair, that's mean they give up on life. Because I gave up on life. I gave up on life. I'm like, I was depressed. I didn't care. And I started getting big, you know. And it was, I was tired. I felt stuck. Like when I said stuck, and I stay in my home majority of the time now. And I don't look like that. I look happy. You can see in my face. If I show you pictures when I was with this man, my face wasn't like that, you know. I had my moments sometimes. Everyone had sadness moment. Everyone. Nobody has perfect time. Especially I'm dealing with this thing when the kids are with him, he doesn't answer. I don't speak to my children because for him, it's his kids. They are not my babies. Guess what? I don't allow him. I know some women, when I say that to some women, oh my God, I'm gonna go to his house. I will break everything. Are you crazy? Hello? No, that's what he wants you to do. And ladies, I'm talking to you right now. When a man is trying to drive you crazy or a woman trying to drive you crazy, just smile in the face. Don't fight with crazy people. Too crazy is not good. Allow him to act crazy in court. Who does that? You have $500,000 hiding cash. You have more than this. You have 2 clinics. You're going to call this lady, me, in court for child support? Who do you think the judge not gonna see you? It's not normal. Do you think if he was happy with all this money that he has, you think he will focus on me in my little apartment, dancing on YouTube, just enjoy my life? He will not. If I have the money that he has, oh my God, I will do so much in the world. I will visit Haiti. And I told him, I remember I said, let's go to Haiti. Let's do this. Let's create an association, a non-profit organization. That's not his, that's not his purpose. There's people like that. And I know. And I remember there's this young man, a teenager living in front of her apartment. And the mother is single, and the kids, you know, teenager, they acting out. Everyone, when you're a teen, you're acting out. He's dressing, and he looked up to my ex-husband. And I told him, I said, and the mother doesn't have a husband. I said, you know, you don't want to talk to him like a father and try to get to know him. You know, that's, some kids, they are lost because they don't have a dad. That's why my kids, I cannot be a dad. I'm a woman. My son, he go pee-pee. Before he used to pee-pee like a woman, right? One day I saw him go, I said, oh. I said, oh, where did you learn that? Dad. He act like a man because Dad, show him. I can't show him that. And the same way he cannot show to my daughter how to be a woman. I know my role. As a human being, you have to know your role. When my daughter come in my house, she wear my heels, she wear my things. She said, "Mommy, I am beautiful." She wanna do like mommy. My son, he doesn't wanna be when I'm doing my girl thing, because he's a boy, right? I know my role. Some people, they don't know. And even he has the children, I'm not with him. Guess what? That's why he hated me. I thought he thought that I want to come back with him. So for Thanksgiving, I made him food. He doesn't give no money. Because I do that with my heart. Anything good you do, don't expect to get it back from people that you do good to. God gonna bless you. God gonna bless your children. That's how I live my life. I believe if I can help the world, I will help. Not because that I want the people that I help to help me. Because I know I will get the help from God. And everything that I'm talking right now, God gave me the energy. God gave me the right mindset to think deeply, to share to people. Some people, they are very weak. They don't even know who they are. They have money they lost. And I live with one like that. I cook for him. He loves the food. He asked me to make another one. I said no. Every week, when the kids stay with me, like they can stay for 2 months, because when you sharing custody with a narcissist, it's not gonna be a normal custody. Whatever he wants to give you the kids, that's fine. If you are a very emotional person, you're gonna turn crazy, because that's what they don't follow rules. Narcissists, you're gonna be broke in court. You're gonna call him to court every day, and they don't care. Especially a narcissist who has money, who knows lawyers. He's working with lawyers. Majority of his friends are lawyers. He knows people. He knows how to manipulate people. I can't fight with someone like that. I let God fight with him. You need to know your fight. You need to choose your battle. So I make food for him, for the children, every week. When they go with him, I cook for a week for them, because I know he has a business to run. It's not about him, it's about my children. I don't ask him for money. I don't ask him for anything. This man came. He doesn't want to lose his family. I still love my wife. He was telling my friend, who is your wife? This is not your wife. I give him the win. Ladies, I give him back the win. I know my friend told me I should sell the ring, but this ring represent like the devil to me. That's one reason too. I think I didn't kick him out in the house. I'm someone very deep. Like if I am in a bad environment, I will not be happy. The house I will not be happy in the house. We had so many bad memories. The only good memories I have is give birth to my children, right? I wanted, like when I want to change, I want a positive change, I need to change everything. Sometimes I have to move out of country or out of state and start a new life, right? And where's the devil on my finger? So what I was saying is the fact that he saw that I give him money, I give him food, things like that, and I'm nice to him, he thought that I want to go back to him. He wanted to come back to me. And I said no. He got upset because for him, you know, narcissists, they think what they make you go through, you hate them. Yeah, you make them. They think they're gonna make you, they want you to be enraged like them. They want you to, because whatever you give them, good energy or bad energy, you upset, you want to fight them, they happy. You give good, you happy, they happy. You give, because they want attention. My ex, I was the man in the relationship. I never seen a man love attention like that. I was dealing with a child. And I hate giving bad energy. I started to be tired. I'm like, oh my God, I started to be sick. And I have to. So I said, no, I don't want to be with you. Let's focus on the children. Man now wants to fight me in court. Do you understand how some people, they not happy with themselves? If money could make people happy, every rich people will be happy. And I understand that. When I left him, he made over a $60,000 kitchen for me. That wasn't what I'm looking for. I love to cook. I love the kitchen. But guess what? This kitchen has so much fight. Instead of making love in the kitchen, fighting in the kitchen. The kitchen become like the jail. I call the house a big jail. I'm laughing about it because it's just thinking about how the society see the world. Living in America really changed me into a different person. Like I see the world so deep now. Because the way people portray like what is a beautiful family, this person is this, but they don't know what's going on inside. I never show what's going on inside of my marriage. Never talk bad about your husband or your wife if you're not ready to leave them. My aunt was surprised when I called her at 10 a.m. and said, this man called police. Because she thought everything was perfect. It's easy for us to make things look perfect. Wives are very protective over their husband, over their family. They understand. No woman wants to be divorced. Only the gold digger who just married because they want money. When you love somebody, you want that person to be better. You want to be good. You want to be happy. And guess what? I realized this is not the person for me. He cannot make me happy. And on top of it, he's taking my happiness away. When I'm laughing, he's upset. You always laughing. Life is a vacation for you. Hello, I'm sorry if life is hell for you. Everything, life is a vacation. Life is a journey. I don't know what's gonna happen. I enjoy the journey. Yes. You see, for the thing that narcissists fall in love with you, they're gonna hate you for it. Because they cannot have it. They don't have that. They don't have this personality. They don't have your happiness. They're not happy with themselves. Thank you, BJ. They are not happy with themselves. And you know why they always successful? Because they always in competition, negative competition with others. They don't have friends. If I was a bad woman, my ex would be, I will tell all his friends what he did, what it's all about them, but that would be very low of me. I don't need to do that. He doesn't even have friends. He has problem with me because I treat his friend well. He tried to manipulate me to act like him. I said, no, that's your friend. I'm not introvert. Don't allow people this. It's love. I do that for love. No. Don't do bad for love. Love is always good. Love should improve you to be good, not should improve you to be bad. Don't go to do something bad for your husband or your wife because it's love. No. You should know better. When you love somebody, you're honest with them. When they're trying to manipulate you, they call this manipulation. You should not treat another human being bad because of love. You should not curse at another person because of love. I don't do this thing for nobody. If I do it, it will be for me. And I will not do it really. Because before I talk, I think first. And I care for everyone. I don't judge people. I don't get jealous. I'm not perfect. When I did something wrong, I ask God for forgiveness. I spend time with myself. I talk to a friend who is very honest with me. He would tell me the truth because sometimes we're not the best person to judge ourselves. We need someone who is very, very honest to us, who can tell us what's good, what's wrong. A lot of people, they think they have everything figured out. He thought he had me really stuck, and that's why he is crazy. And I want to tell you, nobody have you stuck. Don't ever allow nobody to get you stuck. I don't care if you don't have paper. Let me tell you something. The society make you believe you need that, you need this. I live the way that I want to live. I was born with no clothes. Okay? You need visa to go there. I don't look down on someone who doesn't have a green card or who is illegal, who can't speak English. Because when we were born, we didn't have none of this. And that's why the world is where it is now. Because we have a way of seeing people. We have a way of thinking, oh, this person is that. This person is this person is that. Oh, she's from here. Her country is this. We have... If I thought like this, I would be dead right now. I said, no, that's not me. That's not for me. It's not for me. This is someone who's... No, that's not me. And I cannot be happy with that. This is the time to live. Thank you very much, brother. Have a wonderful day. I still pray for him. You see what he's doing to me? I pray for him. When I get upset, I pray. I will start being frustrating, and after I'm gonna pray. Because God said to love your enemy. People who are acting bad is because they are weak-minded. They don't have faith in their heart. The devil can use them to destroy another person. And you know what? The biggest thing you could have is faith and confidence. Thank you very much. It's the biggest thing you could have is faith and confidence, and that you don't need to show it with nobody. You don't need to. Last time I talked to my friend, a friend who always go out having fun like crazy. She knows me since in New York, like Crazy Mary, crazy. All my friends would call me crazy. And when I got married, they were very surprised because Mary will never get married. This girl, I never need to prove anything to people. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I had people when I was a teenager who didn't like me, and after when they started getting to know me, they said they apologized to me and become my good friend. That's why I don't judge people by the looks, by the appearance. I treat everyone the same. And my friends always say, you have to be careful. I know I have to be careful, but one thing, God always protects me. God always protect me. Even I fall on the bad one, He always open my eyes and protect me. And I wasn't born like that by mistake. I know He made me that way for a reason, because I didn't make myself. I didn't just decided to treat everyone the same. You know, my parents, my dad was like that. People, people in Haiti, they thought he was crazy. And he doesn't believe in beating us. They said we were spoiled children. I think my dad beat me only once or twice, to be honest. So in Haitian culture, they believe in beating children. So, and I come out fine, just fine, okay? Never been to jail, never smoked, never drank. I don't judge people who did it, but to tell you that not because you abuse your child, that's mean your child gonna be a good human in the society. You have to speak to your kids, you have to understand them, connect to them, understand what's going on. I talk to my children like they be kids. And it's not easy being a parent in this country, especially Black country. The way that I see the vision for my children, I hate the fact that I had them with a person who think like that, because we don't have the same values. Money cannot give you values. That's something you cannot buy. You can buy the diamond. You can buy the I don't know, the nice clothes. You can buy a luxurious food, but going to nice places, but money cannot buy the value that your parents give you, where you were raised, the way you think that God gave you. And you know that when you know it, when the devil is trying to get you by exchanging what the world believe is powerful in exchange of your freedom, of your faith, of who you are. People don't give up on that. People who truly love them, who believe who they are, who believe what is their mission in the world, they will not give up on that for anything. So that's what I wanted to share to people. I love talking. I'm a talker. I'm a talker, and I like to hear through. I like to listen. I listen to a lot of motivational speeches, and those people really inspire me listening to their story. And what I want to say, just be who you are. There's power in knowing who you are. There's power in respect. There's power in being honest. No, when you do something wrong, don't try to lie. Don't try to lie to yourself. Some people, they lie to themselves. That's why they cannot improve. That's why they cannot fix themselves, because they think lying to themselves. They're not honest with themselves. You should be honest with you, and God will forgive you. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure sometimes when I'm upset, when I see what this man do, I curse. But I say, God, I should do better. I curse at him. Of course I have to curse at a person like this sometimes, calling you in court morning to night. Like, what is wrong with this? But I had to realize, you know what? This is not a normal person like me. This is someone who changing the anger into vengeance. he's changing his weakness into hate. Instead of saying, I'm sorry, I apologize that I forced you to leave me, I forced you to break up a family. He break up the family, but he has to try to destroy me. When you try to destroy someone that is stronger than you are the one who's going to destroy. Watch. I'm telling you right now. I said that today. Watch it. This man, he will be destroyed. Not because I want him to be destroyed. He will destroy himself. Thank you, one love. He will destroy himself because focusing on somebody else, you will forget about you. Last time I talked to his aunt, she said he doesn't see he's messing up his reputation. Every time that I call the court, once they look at the file, like, oh my God. You know how many lawyers that this case has? I had 4 lawyers. This is his second lawyer. Because his first lawyer was his friend. A friend that we know each other. Now you lost a friend. Never hire a friend as a lawyer. Because he didn't want to listen to the lawyer. He made the lawyer, every time the judge has to tell the lawyer, why you do this, you shouldn't do that. He wants the, narcissists, they will force you to do things you're not supposed to do. And they will manipulate you. They have a way to manipulate people. The lawyer realized that this man is not the man. I don't know what happened to him because he was acting really strong like him. I said, wow. Now he has a new lawyer. Look, I'm telling you right now. I saw it coming for him. Anyone who always come after me, I saw them after. And when they come for no reason, because I don't fight with people, I pray. I let the Lord take care of people. And I don't ask God to do anything. I wish God can change him. Even they said narcissists don't heal. But I do believe God can change people. But I'm not a fool. I'm not just gonna stay in a bad relationship by thinking, oh, God gonna change him. No. You don't know when God gonna do the change. The change will probably never happen because you have to believe in him. You have to be honest with you. If God wanna change you and you're not ready for the change, it will not happen, right? You have to be open to open your door for him. But I pray for him. But when somebody kept going after people, and I'm not the only person he does that, he always suing. And I had this issue with him. He will rent a clinic, he break the contract, he will sue the owner of the clinic. He sued the first all the time. That's why I know this man wasn't for me. I don't deal with law like that. He likes to make people feel, what is the right word? Intimidate. He likes to intimidate people, and I hate intimidation. When somebody try to intimidate me, I will show you I can do it. And I don't like things I don't like to do to myself. I don't like to do it to others. He like to intimidate people. I'm not the only one he's doing that to. But probably he stopped. He rent things from like businesses. Like he break a contract if he was sharing a clinic with another doctor. If the doctor trying to get, I'm gonna bring my lawyer. She can explain that to you. How rude are you? Somebody who's your friend, you were sharing business with, even if it's not your friend, and you do something you're not supposed to do, you don't even explain them, or my lawyer gonna talk to you. You know? That's how you know you're not talking to a regular person. Narcissist people, they go around, they do the distraction, and don't ask them anything. How dare are you to ask them explanation? And I said narcissists are evil spirit. I don't even consider them as normal, to be honest. I never seen people so destructive. So many people they destroy so many good souls, and they always go by the good people. I saw so many women who who've been to that, so many men, but majority it's women who always get hurt. The story is always the same story. I met a woman, she was a multi-millionaire. She coming from a white lady, coming from a good family, everything. She met a narcissist, gone. That lady didn't even have a place to sleep. I'm telling you this right now. I've met so many people. That's why I am so passionate in listening to other people, because I'm like, oh my God. Because I don't want the same thing happen to me. And even she become poor. She had one child with that man. That lady has to travel from Chicago to leave the state, wanting with the child he never want. You know what? He's after her. He's calling her in court. He's after her. When you meet someone you don't even know, who is not trying to get to know you, all they want is baby, be careful. They want babies, they want to get married, be careful. That's a way to get you stuck. Because when you're married in America, you have kids with the person, you are stuck. They got you stuck. That's how a lot of men got women stuck. And this crazy man, if I didn't have kids with him, he will never hear from me. Never again. I will not even remember I had fun with someone like that. But the fact that we have children, you can give up on your kids, I still have to see him in court. I still need to see him dealing with his craziness. Yes, he wants to control my life, but don't worry. When I find the right man, I will put the right man in court with me and making out with him in front of his eyes, in front of the lawyer, the judge. I don't care. Like, okay, you take me to court. But why? Why do you take me to court? And do you see the unfairly in this country? The judge knows. They know this person. They can tell, but they have to do their job. Somebody told me, once I get a man, he will leave me alone. This man will never leave me alone. I don't want to take a man just for him to leave me alone. I want to find the right one. When he come for me, the right one will stand and say, get up right now, leave. And he asked, I don't even need to talk. Instead, the right one gonna talk for me. And I would just be like that. My two babies on my side, and Mr. the right man is there, and I would be like this. Said, I would be like this. Yeah, so it's funny and sad at the same time, because it's not a great situation to deal with. Anyone who is dealing with a narcissist, I'm telling you right now, don't allow him to destroy you. Sometimes it might be very, very hurtful, but you went through it, there's a reason. Just don't make the same mistake, you understand? Sometimes just laugh about it, because just put in your mind, wow, why this person does that? And just think. Things you cannot understand, just laugh about it and let it go. You know what? He was worse than that 2 years ago. 2 years ago, he kept the kids. You can see the kids. You cannot do it. When the kids go to him, he said 50-50, he kept them. He said, oh, they need to do this, they need. Now he take me to court. He said, I forced the kid to do online school, virtual school. Why do you want bother? It is COVID-19. Thank you. It is COVID-19. In where I live right now, it's really crazy. People in the hospital, they don't even have place to put people who has the COVID, the patients. You want me. And he put the kids in a school that I didn't even agree, very far away from me. I work from home. I have another little one, 4 years old and 6 years old. Why I shouldn't let the child to be in school at home? And actually, I believe in homeschool. That's what we had before. But Now, the fact that everything, he doesn't even think about the well-being of the children. Everything is about me. You know, while you hurting your own kid, you don't want them to speak with their mommy. Who does that? When the kids are with me, they don't even want to speak to him. I make the kids call him. When people do bad to you, don't do bad to them. Just continue to do good. There's nothing that he can do. I'm gonna say, oh, I'm gonna be bad to him. I'm not gonna cook for the kids. When they are with me, I'm not gonna allow them to speak to him. I will allow them to speak to him. Yes. And he feels so, oh, are you good with mommy? Listen to mommy. And he goes to court. He goes to court you have to listen to mommy, make it look good. And he go to court, asking for full custody. Narcissist. Narcissist. And God made my son so smart too. I pray for God to work on their brain to protect them physically, mentally, and emotionally, because what they're dealing with is a lot. Dealing with a narcissist dad, there's no amount of money that can save you from that. Only God can protect you. And therapy, I made my children do therapy. When I started the divorce with him, my son was dealing with so much. He didn't want to speak. I didn't recognize that child anymore. He wasn't open, and my son is a very friendly child who speaks. I had to make him do therapy. He doesn't want them to do therapy because he knows. I told the kids, I don't hide to not my daughter because she's young, but my son is 7. He's so smart. I don't lie. Oh, daddy is this, daddy is that. Mommy, why daddy lied to me? I said, daddy is like that. I'm not gonna say, oh, no, daddy is not a liar, because daddy is a liar. I'm not gonna say daddy is a liar, but that's how daddy is. So used to it, because you're not dealing with a regular dad. When you sharing custody with a narcissist, don't lie to your children. Oh, daddy is so cute. That is this, that is that. That is evil. Don't say to the child that is evil, but you know how to speak to children. Make them understand this is not normal. Because when you lie to children, they're gonna try to act like that. They know it's not normal. I told my children, you have to help the poor. You have to love the poor. We are all the same. Because I know at home he doesn't tell them that. He wants them to believe he's teaching them the other one. Because daddy has money. Daddy have them nanny. The nanny is, what did they tell them to do? The nanny is in court lying for him. The nanny is acting like the school director, acting like they is her children. And those kids, if you don't teach them life, they're gonna think they God. They're gonna think, oh, I'm a black kid, I have this, I have that. They're gonna look down on other people. That's why, as a mother, as a Haitian woman who know where I'm from, my children will not come out like that. No. I have to teach them to love the world, to appreciate who they are, where they're from. Telling them about this story. And that's one thing that money cannot do to you. If you don't know where you're from, you don't teach your children the history, who they are. Because in America, once you have money, you're gonna live in a white neighborhood. You forget you were black. You wanna be like them. That's one thing you can never change about you. You're a black brother. That you cannot change it. And you looking down on the other one because you think they're different. You don't know their story. And that's one problem that I have with my ex. He said I'm crazy because I care for others. He said I'm stupid because I care for others. Him, it's just him, like with rich people and faking with those people. I know there's good rich people in the world who's doing great job, but the one who are bad, they're really bad. And since they have power to do whatever they want, and the world that we're dealing with is a world all about money. Yeah, I don't do nothing, to be honest with you, to get love from my kids. I just be me. I'm a loving mom. I teach my children life. I don't have a big house for them. Guess what? I take them to
We go to play soccer together. We go to the beach together. I teach them how to cook. I teach them things. I dance with them. Kids, they don't know much. They just want you to spend time with them. They just want you to be there for them. When I am on the phone speaking with my friend, they're looking for my attention, and I have to understand that. Does he knows that he paying a nanny to just taking care of the kids? You don't see a lot of rich kids, they had a nanny and they said, you've never been there for me. They hate their parents. A nanny is not a mother. That's why when I had a nanny, I still do my job as a mother. The nanny is there to help out, not to, she didn't give birth to those children. I gave birth to them. I carried them. And some women, they are so low-minded for money. That lady, she went to court for him. She attacked me for him. I never met that lady. The nanny we had before, he fired her because the nanny didn't want to follow his rules. Hire people to make my life miserable. There's people, after she called me, oh, forget everything that we had before, blah, blah, blah. No, I will not. Because you already a weak-minded woman, any man, any criminal can buy for money. Yeah, I know that. Anybody, when you, oh, I'm a mother, I'm a mother, and I want to tell you everything that happened before. No. As long that you follow this man, I don't want to be your friend. I am grateful you're taking care of my children. Good luck. When I moved to America, I was a nanny before. I never go into people's business. They told me their business, oh, I'm sorry, I walk away. I will not go to husband and wife or ex-husband. I'm there to taking care of the child, give her love, do my job, and that's all. Why you are in everyone's business? Those people, they are the ones that make the world bad, that protect the criminal. You see what happened to R. Kelly? All those people that want him, they know who he was. Now everyone want to say, oh, he was this, he was that, because they find out. You are the one he's paying to not speaking out. And you didn't have no problem whatsoever to go to sleep in your bed every night very well by knowing this person is a criminal. Anyone who knows they're criminals and they just okay, especially young children doing things they're not supposed to do, they okay to lie. To protect the criminals because of money. I don't want to be around you. I don't care who you are. I don't want to be around you. And I really don't care. You will be surprised. Place you sending your children for protection. They don't care. They care all about money. That's why I've learned to put God first, to pray over things that I don't have power. Because the world in America is a messed up world. America is the worst country I lived. The worst country when it comes to mindset, when it comes to human ways, caring for other, integrity, and loving each other, sharing, care for others. That's the worst place. It's the worst place. Even in Haiti, they're talking like that Haiti is a better country than America. Because people, they don't have, they will share with each other. They will be caring for each other. Here, no. People, they are in competition. Who is gonna be richer? Because they wanna be in Forbes magazine. They wanna make story. And I've learned that they look up on you if you do this. Oh, I can relate to this person because we are this. They want to create their little world, right? I have to go to sleep tomorrow. I have an appointment. What time? Oh my God, it's 8 a.m. Lord. Yeah. So today I wanted to share that. You see, I don't speak every day. I don't have a time on YouTube to say, oh, every Saturday you're gonna see that, because I go by how I feel, what I want to share. Yes, they are.
That's why I don't like Florida. Florida is a beautiful state for vacation. I don't like it. People, they are too superficial. I love New York because people, they always, you don't see New Yorkers focus too much about their looks because they always in gold. They walking in their plane. In Florida, every woman looks perfect. Every man looks perfect, which is good. You know, you take care of yourself, but it's really take care of them. You know what they go? They go put fake lips, fake butt, fake this. They don't even have time to eat. Everyone in America think they're so busy. I'm telling you right now. I never seen a world so busy. You think they're really busy? They're busy for money. Have you ever seen Thank you, One Love. Have you ever seen, I appreciate, have you ever seen someone very rich and look sad? Like, it's people who are killing themselves for money, but they don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't know what is self-care. Sometimes self-care required money, but not always. To go exercise, if you don't have money to pay for the gym, you know, I think even I would be a rich woman, I will always try to do things for free. Things that I can get for free, I would do it. Like exercise, it's free. If you live in Florida, going to the beach, having some fun is free. Cooking your own food is free. You don't know, you can learn. But guess what? We don't have time to learn because we have to make that money. That's what you think. Spending time with yourself is free. But people, they don't have time for themselves. I never seen a place so busy. They think they don't have time for themselves. They prioritize what they want to. I was working overtime. I never eat outside. My children never eat outside. The little day off that I have, I took it to cook because that's what I care. I want them to eat a homemade meal. You see, I have 2 pimples here, one here, one here. You know why? I didn't want to cook. I ate French fries and nuggets 2 days. You know why? My body react to it. I had plenty anytime that I eat fast food because your body used to what you feed it. You feed him. That's what people, they don't understand. Self-care. you laugh. I told you I'm crazy. My story is always funny. Because I know myself very well. I'm talking to you right now. I had the COVID not long time ago. When you see me walking all this time, I had the COVID. But guess what? It's in mindset. And it's not like I know I had it. I said, I'm not staying in bed. I'm not staying in bed. The devil is a liar. I call my aunt. You have to rest. My friend said you have to rest. Stay in bed, Marie. You know your body needs. I stay in bed. I started feeling very weak. Oh my God, I have belly pain. I started feeling vomited. I take a bottle of water. At 3 a.m. in the morning, I wake up. My belly was hurting. I feel vomited. And I started saying Psalm 23. I take my bottle of water. I'm drinking. Hey, next day, I said, the devil is a liar. I put my tennis shoes on. I won in the sun. I walk and I came back. I walk. I do my Haitian tea. What did I do? I take a bubble bath. Therapeutic. I didn't go to see the doctor. Did you see? I went to see the doctor. I'm my own doctor because I know my body. My ex-husband, he's a doctor. When he doesn't feel well, he asked me to make a bottle for him. I didn't say I'm not making it. I sent him he knows I know natural medicine. I sent him the natural bottle because I want, if my kids not feeling well, you can give them some. Knowing yourself, there's some knowledge that you have is more than money. You know, so many people who's dying with the COVID-19, they don't know what to do. My aunt, she has all type of chronic disease. She got the COVID. She never went to the doctor. She did her medicine, natural medicine. My aunt, when I'm sick, the first person that I call is my aunt in New York. It's my aunt in New York, because my aunt knows every lift. She will tell you what to do. Say, cut the onion, leave it in the house. You will take all the bad air. You take old people, Haitian people, the people from the island. How do you think they survive? And that's why I said I don't belong to no developing country, because I swear to God, I grew up in Paris, but my soul, my spirit is in the island. I don't know, but I have to tell you, when people find out I'm Haitian, it's by my accent. When I speak Creole, I put some French. But cooking, cleaning, this, that, my medicine, you would think I live all my life in Haiti. Because I love that culture. I love the natural thing. I love doing my own thing. And it's powerful. The drugs that you're drinking, let me don't talk about that, because the US gonna come after me. Let's do the pharmaceutical is trillions dollars business in America. So let's not talk too much about what's going on. But I'm telling you right now, I went to work. I make my tea. I drink my tea. I put some spa music. And guess what? COVID cannot stay. I lost the smell for a long time. I started getting my smell back, right? And I had the really bad one. That's why I don't want the kids to come, because I don't want them to deal with that. They have to be strong like mommy. They're not in my, I'm preparing them. They're not there. They know it. I'm telling you. When you know yourself, you know yourself. I know my weakness. I know my strength. I know what's wrong with my skin, because I've been eating French fries and nuggets. I don't eat it. I'm telling you. I said, you know what? That's bad, Marie. That's the laziness you're letting enter. Now you started getting pimple. You know, people who eat French fries every day, they don't have that, because their body used to it. Or if they have it, they don't care, because they think, oh, they're going to see the doctor for the skin, the dermatology. Yes. Oh, if I keep eating it, I eat bad thing. My son, every time he goes to his dad, he has those things, because he's eating bad. When he's in my home, I give them smoothie. If you see the smoothie my children are eating, drinking, you're going to be surprised. Put cola, green carrots, this, that. They drink that in the morning since they were baby. When they wake up, I make the little juice for them. Broccoli juice. I put broccoli, I put celery. Those babies, they are strong babies. Don't come for them. They don't play. So when he come home, I don't need to put anything in his skin. I feed him naturally food. And of course, I had some lotion. I had some essential oil I pass on his skin. It goes. But every time he goes to his dad, he had the thing. Your body, you should know your body. You should know yourself. You see how I said I protect my mindset? Because I know myself. Even social media, I'm gonna take a break, because even I don't have a TV, I don't watch TV. Oh my God, in social media I saw everything. I'm crazy and I know it. That's the good thing. In social media, I saw so many things. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. So guess what? I try not to talk about it. I just sharing funny things of uh, people, you know, the celebrity, JLo, and TikTok. I like TikTok because TikTok always has funny video. But Facebook, only sadness. And people on Facebook, they sad too. They all in competition. They all faking. TikTok, I like it. They will. How I got into social media. Let me go, okay? I need to go to sleep. I need to talk to my friend that I told you. And we're not in the same hours. He called me and I didn't answer. And I have to go. I hope you want to my 130-pound of body. Yes, I do have too much information. Oh my God. Yes, I do have too much. And I love reading articles. I love reading articles. I love listening to motivational speeches. I wasn't a talker like that. When I started listening to motivational speeches, Les Brown. Oh my God. I don't know if you know Les Brown. He really, really inspired me. That man's story, oh, and I becoming more and more when I listen to Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas? Is that Thomas? Like, when he's speaking, you feel it. And I will be in my home, you said, yeah. Gonna be, this girl is crazy. Said, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can. That's what I need. I need this type of energy, positive energy who can make you happy. I don't need the sadness part because the world is already sad. People, they talking about Haiti. Things you don't have power. I don't know, but when you know, I always need a story to share, and I don't want to make up story. I'm not like the YouTubers. You know, some people, they need views. They just talk. I want to be passionate, you know. So that's why it's anytime that I feel talking, I will come, guys. I will share it with you because it's not about only the views. It's about the message that I pass. How many people really cares, you know. I'm taking a course right now about movies, and this guy, he's a producer or a director. He said people, when they speak about documentary, they don't want to be funny. They just want, you know, and they just want to be so serious. He said you can't pass a message. Good. He said sometimes you can pass a message and at the same time make it a good laugh. And he goes by what they don't like in documentary, and if he make it different way. Nobody said you should do that and do that. Who made the rules? Nobody make the rules for you. You make the rules for yourself after God. That's one thing that I said. I cook Haitian food, I add some French in it. If I know Spanish, I will add some Spanish. Call me, I'm not a chef. I don't care. I am my own chef. And when you taste the food, you're going to ask me what are my ingredients. That's what makes the world a better place. You make your own rules. And don't allow people to tell you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Wash me. Wash me. And wash me. When I left France, they said I'm crazy. Now they want to come. Now I can speak English and laugh in this language I couldn't even say anything. Story, strength, faith, believe will take you from the floor to your jet. And people who have believed, they never in wash. They are patient because they know
God will determine the time. They're not in competition with people. They know when the time is coming. They allow God to take care of it. Yes, guys, I had to tell story. I'm a storyteller. I had so many story from the United States. Ooh, this country give me so much story. I'm gonna go. Big one love, BJP. I have to go to bed. Have a wonderful night. Tomorrow I have to wake up at 6 because I have an appointment at 9:30. I hope everything that I said, you take it with love, with passion, and you go to spread it to your loved one and just bless them. Life is a journey. Just live it as it is. Don't allow people to tell you that you think life is a vacation. Yes, it's a vacation. I don't know where I'm gonna die. Maybe I will die in Africa. Maybe I will die in Haiti. Maybe it will be in I don't know where. But one thing that I know, my journey is not over yet. I'm still in it. And when the devil is trying to send the weakest minded person to attack me, I will laugh about it and share it to the world. Have a great night. God bless you. Oh my God.